Today we're going to be recreating this lighting from The Godfather.
Look how they massacred my boy.
One of the reasons that I chose this scene is because I have an upcoming shoot that has similar lighting. It's also just a really iconic shot that I've been wanting to practice for a while. Okay, I've got my stand in here. Scott, you may recognize him from a few of my past videos, and he's gonna be playing The Godfather today, or standing in as The Godfather. Now we're in my garage, and one of the first things that I've done is I black out all the windows so that we have more control over the light in here. So one of the first things that you'll notice from this Godfather scene is he's got these really deep eye shadows. You can't see his eyes, and that's kind of to increase the mystery of who this character is. You know, when you see someone's eyes, there's a lot of trust there. And to get that, you need a hard source overhead. And so that's what we're gonna be doing today with the Aperture 300D on a C-stand. You'll notice that Scott is not wearing a suit. He's a very modern Godfather. You know, he has class, but he doesn't wanna get hot. Now this reflector thing that comes with the 300D puts out a lot of light, and it's still a pretty hard source out of the box. And so I do have a spotlight mount, but I'm gonna try this first just because it's a lot less heavy and don't have a lot of sandbags to go on this C-stand. I don't wanna kill Scott. So I've extended this arm all the way out so we can get the stand as far as from Scott as we can. I'm basically gonna try and have this directly overhead and then maybe play with it a bit to tweak it exactly as we need. All right, that's way too bright for our purposes. Start by raising the top part of the C-stand. Turn off this spotlight that I had bouncing. Let's have you stand up, Scott. All right, so I just stopped down a ton so the background's darker. Now our character in The Godfather has like pretty much a bald head, and so he's able to get a lot more light hitting the top of his head. Scott has a nice full head of hair for now. So that doesn't work quite the same, but you get the idea. Okay, so I just learned something. Is I tried to have it directly overhead on Scott, and either the light's too low or there's a number of other factors there, but we weren't getting light on his face like I wanted. Just level your head out just a little bit more. Not that much. Good. It's looking pretty good. So you'll see we've got a lot of light on his nose still, which is just like The Godfather. Once again, his hair is different than The Godfather, so we can't get that hot spot on his upper forehead. But he has those deep eyeshadow pockets, you know, underneath his chin and his neck. And then if we zoom back a bit, you'll be able to see that, yeah, his shirt and his jacket are catching light as well, just like The Godfather. I thought it would be better directly overhead, but it's not, because then you get really harsh shadows directly over the face. You know, you're not getting light on the cheek because it's really hitting all that hair above your head. Maybe if our source was higher in the air, we could get away with it being directly overhead, but with it as it is, it looks pretty good. Thanks for watching the video. I hope to see you guys next time.